Okay, so what's wrong with sex toys? They're awesome.
Nothing. Like, I just wanted to, like, that was just a random thought. Like,
Oh, okay.
I need a new toy.
You put baby powder down there too? Do you have a separate towel for your butt and one for your body and one for your face?
oh, he's the bomb then. If he got a washcloth for his face and a washcloth for his body, he's the bomb. Keep him around.
Don't be wanting to get buffs on
Yeah.
Y'all
My
crazy.
cousin actually
Keep
told
him
me
around.
that he had 3 towels. I was like, oh, okay.
So your cousin?
Yeah, because I don't know how the conversation came up. Oh, because we were talking about using a wash rag for your ass and your face. And he was like, no, I had 3 towels. Yeah, it's very nasty. It's very nasty. Some people do have one washcloth, and they start from their face and they go to their ass, and then the next morning they do the whole process again.
So, Seneca, how many sex toys do you own?
Wash my face.
I have 0 sex toys. I used to.
What
now.
is wrong with you?
Well, that's because my hand has become so skilled. I don't need a sex toy.
Oh, wow. See, and I'm so used to toys, it's like weird to use my hand. Like, it's still...
Girl,
I own 2.
You better go on Pornhub.com, watch some real strange videos, and you can do it in like less than 5 minutes.
No, I agree with Tasha. I just can't do it. Like, I feel weird.
Masturbate?
I can't use my hand like what? Like,
no, I can't.
At first, it was weird, but you just. First of all, you have to put your whole hand on it, and then you just kind of like do like a circular motion until you find a spot that feels good. You just like narrow down to that one spot. Other than that, you'll just be in like a whole entire village, not knowing where the fuck to go.
Like, I used to do that before toys really came on the scene. But now that I'm so used to toys.
Well, no. Honestly, you need to take a break from that, because this is the problem that I had. I had like this thing called an egg, right? And it worked so fucking good, like 10 seconds. And then I had like a bullet, 5 seconds. But what happened was, once a real man got down there, I was like, where the fuck is your button at? Where is the button to make it go faster and make you, So it just made me kind of not attached.
With my bedroom candy, when we go to our classes, they always recommend that we tell our customers that eventually, once you keep doing it, you will lose your sensation for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, you won't have that same sensation.
You have to take a break.
You have to be careful.
A warm bath and get to know yourself a little bit better.
You might have to back up off the toy.
Matter of fact, what also helps is when you tell yourself that you are a sexy bitch, right? Starting out. And then you're going to make yourself laugh, but you have to say it like out loud.
Okay.
Can we have a class, like October 17th, we're having a class.
Okay.
All right.
Master
This is going to be
of the
crazy
nation.
weekend.
A one-on-one class with Seneca
like
Mac After Dark.
A webinar. And, I'll show you how to play with your nipples at the same time, which helps. And then if you do have a partner.
I know how to do.
Yeah, okay. See?
Yeah.
Multitask.
Mhm.
Which is the most sensitive for you, the left or the right?
Huh?
Which is the most sensitive for you, the left or the right?
Left.
Okay, same for me.
Mine is the left too.
With all women,
all the fellas listening out there, take note that if you're not already doing this, whenever you're going down on your woman, play with her nipples. You know,
the left.
Yes, it's like it just adds more sensation to what you're doing down there. Like So go ahead and play with them. That's what you're there for. Play with them.
Yes. And when you lick in on her clitoris and you insert 2 fingers, because 1 finger is cool, but 2 is better.
Yes,
You
it
gotta
is, and it
take
feels
the
absolutely amazing.
play
And tell
with her
her
nipple.
Yep. And then
And
when
then
you got the finger
lip.
in there, tell her to come here. Tell her to come here with your fingers. Come here.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Good Lord. I have not had it. Oh, this is giving me flashbacks.
One finger in the butt. Time to grow up.
Oh, what? Oh, boy.
Really, Seneca? Really?
Somebody gonna get pregnant off our show. Watch.
No, nobody should get pregnant. They should put a fucking condom on. That's what should happen.
Exactly, because Tone Deaf Radio promotes safe sex.
Safe sex.
Nothing more, nothing less.
No, absolutely. There's nothing worse than having to go and buy fucking diapers when you really only wanted to hit it, and do it again and again and again.
Yeah.
Nothing worse. Nothing worse.
Not that kids aren't cool, because I have two. But
my kids are amazing, but
notice how we said, but
wear
a condom.
They got so many different condoms out here now, people. So there is no excuse to say, "Oh, it don't feel the same." They have condoms to where it feels like you're not even wearing a condom.
Yeah.
They do. It's called Trojan Bear skin.
Yep.
Mhm.
Magnum also has a thinner condom, for those of you who are a little biased. Yep. Trojan,
Not every guy should be buying
Magnum.
Magnums. Not all of y'all can fit a Magnum. Oh, what was that, Mia? You sent that article, I think it was about a few months ago, and we found out that Magnums was not the biggest condom made.
Yeah, Magnum don't make the biggest condoms. What was it? Was it Dura? What's it called? They make the biggest. They make the biggest condoms. When they make an extra large condom, it's usually it's the biggest. It's bigger than the Magnum, the golden ticket, as they can say.
I was shocked to figure that out because I thought Magnum XL was the biggest condom made.
Yeah.
So to read that article,
I did too. So when exactly, I thought the same thing. I'm like, whoa, really? What?
Right. So all you Magnum wearers out there, they'd be like, yeah, when you they put out the gold pack and they throw it down, yeah, shout it. Yeah, that's not the biggest.
I've never tried a female condom before, though. That I've never done.
I've never done that. I can't imagine myself trying to insert one, so that's why it hasn't happened.
I hated. I had a Nuva ring at one point, and I hated dealing with that.
What is that?
Huh?
You said
a Nuva ring.
Yeah.
A Nuva ring is a form of birth control. It's like a little, I don't want to say a rubber circle, but that's basically what it is. It's like a thick, like it looks like a ring. And then you bend it, and then you slide it up in your vagina, and then it turns, and then it's a form of birth control. But it doesn't work.
Oh, that's cool.
But it doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
So, they say it's like 99.9 effective.
Is there like a big difference?
I did like it, but it's just not. I've heard too many stories where girls have gotten pregnant off of a Nuva ring. I've heard entirely too many stories. Like my best form of birth control that I've had so far is a Paragard, and it's like the Mirena, but it's copper and it doesn't have hormones in it.
That's the next.
Okay.
And so it cuts like I haven't had a scare, I haven't had an almost it most definitely but it does throw your period off track. Like sometimes you have your period, sometimes you don't.
Oh, that's scary.
That is scary. Like I was I'm not on it anymore, but I was on Depo, and I will say I do miss not having any periods. But then once I got off And let me tell you, when they came with a vengeance, boy.
But with the Paragard, it gives you signs that you're not pregnant. Like it'll like in between, like you'll get like little spots. Like it's almost like your period's about to start, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It just gives you like signs that you're not pregnant. Seneca, your background is something else.
I know, right? Everybody's caking in the background. I'm about to mute me while Tasha's talking. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. So
while Mia's talking, I'm sorry.
Oh no. So that's been my best form of birth control, and it doesn't, like, you don't gain weight because it has no hormones in it. And you just go to the doctor, they insert it, and then that's it. And you go back monthly to get your the copper strings on it checked to make sure that they're not like falling off or anything like that. But other than that, that's been the best form of birth control that I've had. And I've had almost everything except for a Depo shot.
Depo was horrible on my body. Like, it was great not having any periods, but like I gained weight. And before that, it was always difficult for me to gain weight. I take after my dad, and my dad's a very little, skinny man. And I was like, I used to try to eat and gain weight and get a little bit thicker, and nothing worked. But that damn Depo shot did. Now, that worked. It worked great, except I also was gaining weight in my stomach area. So that's what prompted me to really get back into the gym and hit it hard, because I was gaining weight, but I was also gaining weight in places I didn't want to gain weight.
Mhm.
And then when I looked it up online, they said the Depo does that to a lot of women. Like when they gain weight, they'll gain weight in areas they don't want it in, and it's kind of hard.
It's the hormone. It's the hormone inside of the Depo shot that makes you gain weight, in in the good places and the bad places. Yeah. So there hasn't been that I've never heard anything different. Like every girl that I know that's had the Depo shot has gained weight from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but recently I heard a story about somebody getting pregnant with their tubes tied.
Well, yeah.
Oh, me too. I've heard that too. Mm-hmm.
I don't like birth.
Yeah, that's a little scary though.
Yeah, that is. Like
who is that? Who said that they don't like birth control?
Mac in the Dark does not like birth control. I tried to take birth control back in the day. I tried to take a pill 3 days in a row, and I missed it for the next 3 days.
You need to get something that's you're like me, because I hate I hate taking pills. 2, I hate trying to keep up with it. So that's what prompted me to get the Paragard. And I didn't get the 5-year, I got the 10-year. So I don't have to worry about anything. I didn't get it until after Madison is born. Madison's 2 now, about to be 3. So I still have a long way to go, and I don't, like, all I do is monthly go to the doctor, and you can rarely go to Planned Parenthood. They'll check the strings on it and let you go. That's it. And that's why I got it, because I can't stand, I don't like taking pills. I don't like doing any of that.
I just don't want to see a commercial one day, and it's like, if you've taken such and such and such, and you suffer from such and such and such.
But that's what a Marina, go ahead, what did you say?
I was going to say, I was talking about this earlier when I had the meeting, the promo meeting with Lexi, who's over there. And someone brought up birth control. They were talking about how they're going to start trying to make a birth control for guys or whatever. But I pretty much, ever since the age of 16, I went to my mom, and my mom was always like, let me know when you start having sex. You can always talk to me. And so I let her know the first time I started having sex, and she put me on birth control. And I was on the pill for a long time. I pretty much spent so much time on birth control that, like, for various reasons, I'm like, I left it alone now. Like I said, I got off of Depo last October, and especially since I don't have any children and I want them, and I've done so much research, and it's kind of like if you take it for so many years and you're constantly on it, it can have bad effects to your body, to your woman part. Mm-hmm. And with me wanting to have children, I don't want that. So it's kind of like now I'm giving my body a rest, because I'm talking years on birth control. I took every measure to not get a baby young and all of that, and because my mom had my brother young, and my grandmother had my mom young, so they pushed very heavily with me to not get pregnant and to finish school. Like when I tell you, it was stressful I couldn't even look at somebody's baby and say the baby was cute without them jumping down my throat. So I spent so many years